Big Gonzaga guy.
Like, why would you have that on? Right, you gotta be
He loves his
Gonzaga guy.
Japanese
That's
hoopers.
customized. That's
Right,
NBA ID or whatever it is now.
I don't know what it is these days.
Hey,
I
shout out
don't
to
know.
Nike ID.
That
Got me through middle school.
Got
Hey,
Computer
everybody
lab
through middle
days.
school.
You know what I'm doing.
I still got
Listen,
shoes in the cart.
Listen, I
Just
was
waiting.
just about to say.
Just waiting for mom to say yeah.
Everybody had like 100 pairs of shoes
We
created,
try
ready.
to create the ugliest pair possible. We just be sitting in a row of all of my friends doing bullshit in the media center.
You put your name on there or whatever.
See
your
what
number
we,
you
see what
wear.
name, see what we could get on there without them like taking the name off or
Mhm.
removing
You probably
a
why it
word.
got kicked off. It's your
Hey,
generation
man.
right there, boy. I swear.
We were locked in.
Y'all was
We
locked,
were locked in.
They had
I was just trying
stopped
to
like
make
they
a
had.
bunch of different Kobe's.
Yeah, they had stopped adding so much. I don't even think Kobe owning no more, is it?
Nah, I don't
No, I
think
didn't
the
think
website.
so.
The website gone.
No, they still do. I've seen people create like dunks and shit on there, or
It's probably just
I've seen them
limited.
create. Yeah, it's like dunks. I think Air Force Ones and shit like that. You know, it's very limited.
Yo, I saw some Air Force One cowboy boots. I know, but
I don't.
but if you're gonna get me
sneaker
at a
world.
Beyonce concert or something with this new album,
Oh yeah, hey, I'll be there. You know I'm gonna be there.
Let me customize these forces with these boots
Let
up top.
me do. Hey, we did. Hey, I don't know about y'all. We had line dancing for gym class.
Line
When I
dance,
was-
boots scooting around the.
Yeah,
around
so
the gym.
like junior high. Like I don't know why they had us line dancing. But I know how to line dance. That's random as fuck, ain't it?
That's
I can
super
keep
random.
up.
Very.
I know y'all not expect me to say no shit like that tonight.
Line dancing. It was just the electric slide by my time. Like everybody.
Oh yeah, we did that too. But I know how to line dance. But
PE
hey, I don't know.
class. Get the
PE,
fuck out.
you know, PE had you doing some way out shit. Like I don't even know if kids got gym no more nowadays. The way shit is going, I don't. If they go to the gym every day, I don't know.
Yo, racquetball, low key slap though. Can we just be real about racquetball?
I didn't play racquetball, but I
Find some
definitely played.
some sport
They had
you're
us
just
playing
hard at
pickleball
for no reason.
and they had us doing pickleball and badminton in high school.
Oh no, badminton. That's what I meant. My bad. Badminton.
Badminton.
I'm about to say
still.
racquetball. His ass at the damn.
My bad.
Your ass playing with the old men. Talking about racquetball.
Badminton.
Yeah, my bad.
Badminton, pickleball was that shit.
I'd be spiking everyone's shit than that.
Yeah, I enjoyed that shit.
Man.
Oh shit. Oh god. Okay. We're back. We could talk all day about just random shit. But back with another week of Uncommon Commentators with Jay, Jonah, and Zoe. We had a warm weekend here in Chicago. I'm gonna say warm. It was nice.
It was nice.
I had my windows
open all
feeling
weekend. Warmer than you think it is.
I went stepped in that sun. I'm like, damn, this shit feel like it's like 70. It was 71 at that point, but you know, I went outside for a little bit, then I watched a lot of hoops.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
That's the weekend.
That's the weekend.
When is that?
Productive.
Yeah. When is that much hoops on? Yeah. When is that much hoops on between college and NBA?
Crack a window open.
Yeah, man. Door open, windows open.
Outside. You outside.
Yeah, I'm outside. I go step out there for a little bit. Then, outside of that, not too much. I don't know. Oh, I got an update for y'all, man. I ain't got no sling. I ain't got no sling.
Hey,
I ain't got no sling. Well, I went to therapy today. I got 80% range of motion. They couldn't believe it. So I'm taking my time.
Look at you.
Taking my time. It'll
take a minute to get back, but I mean, just not having the sling on is that's the biggest step.
Not having the damn sling. Oh, that shit. I just feel like I can't protect myself. You know what I'm saying? Like even like Friday night, I went out without the sling, man. It was just like, yo, that was so weird. I'm just out. Like anybody can try me. I'm just stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like
you can't even go somewhere without thinking somebody about to try you.
You never know.
Just out for a good time.
Hey, listen, you never know these days. People go anywhere and all of a sudden we can't go nowhere without something jumping off. But I will say, shout out to the event. There was nothing. It was nothing that happened. I was like, oh shit, watch out. But none of that. just a bunch of weird 22-year-olds, man. That's all. They want to have some fun. That's it.
I'm glad you had a good time. Picture was dope, by the way.
Yeah,
that was a dope
appreciate
event.
Appreciate y'all. What y'all do besides watch hoops?
Hey, I wish I would have been there. The Wolves were stressing me out over that Kings game. So
that was Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was. Man, it was so packed, dog. The line was ridiculous. It was like a club.
Yeah, it looked like a solid turnout.
Like, yeah, it was.
Nothing wrong with that.
The whole event. The line was outside down the block. Like people were still coming in like 9:15, 9:30. So it was dope. Yeah, it was cracking. Outside of that, I just watched hoops. I'm sure y'all did. I know. I didn't get no Sunday nap in this weekend like you, Zoe, but I wish I did.
Hey, I earned that nap. I woke up, went to the store, came home, worked a little bit, did some laundry. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this little hour.
You deserve that. Yep, the best nap. Hour. Hey, the best nap on Sunday is when you wake up too early. I know you don't watch soccer, Zoe, but sometimes I wake up at like 6 a.m. to watch a Premier League game. Once that shit go off, I might knock out.
Watch.
Yeah, you knock out unless you got something perfect. That shit go off at like 8 o'clock. I'm going right back down for another hour or so. That'd be the best. But anytime on Sunday, especially when the weather is nice, you can open your window, the breeze coming in while you taking a nap.
Oh, chill.
All right, shit. We all want to start. We got any news that we ain't just thought about?
Injury updates on the podcast. Let's do these injury updates on the.
Oh, we'll do that. Let's do that. We'll do that. Zoe like for us to be, on the script. He don't like us to divvy off too long. I know Zoe trying to keep us in order. And Zoe trying to keep us up.
I'm gonna start putting this.
It's locked in.
Oh shit, Jonah! Hey, I like your hat though. That's hard. I like your hat.
Yeah, that goes.
The World Series one too. Oh yeah, that shit hard.
I bought this last year before they even announced it was gonna be a throwback for them last year.
Oh shit, that's what's up. Hey, like I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for hats that got like a World Series sticker. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so.
I like this. I like the logo already and the colors just because.
Yeah.
It was a cool team too, but
absolutely.
The little patch too. I'm like,
yeah. The patch, especially like the old World Series patches. Oh God,
keep it classic, especially that colorway.
Oh my God, give me that shit. But so we had, I guess, first of all, I didn't even know about a couple of these, but Devin Booker, that sucks. We already didn't even know what.
It was weird. Yeah,
it was weird because all of a sudden, I still don't know what happened. I was watching it, but it was still like even with the replay, I still don't know. And then he limped off. I'm like, I don't know if this is bad or. I don't know. I
couldn't tell if he got his ankles broken, as in crossover.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Or if he was like trying to sell contact.
Yeah,
but then he's like, it was a weird play.
So it says it's gonna be he's gonna be sidelined for 7 to 10 days with his right ankle.
You don't want to mess around with that.
No, you don't. It already sucks because last week we were just talking about we don't know how to even judge this team. We don't know the direction.
All season's been something.
Right. All season. As soon as they get healthy, like we already I don't want to say just throw away Bill, but we threw him away because we know he's not going to be healthy. That's just what it is. But now you lose
the Beal
Devin
we need
Booker?
From them just isn't like you're not going to get Washington Beal. We just need you just want something from him.
Yeah, you're not going to get that. Yeah, it's like they're looking for what like Bosch gave Brown and Wade. Like we're not expecting you to be Bosch in Toronto, or we're not expecting to be Bill like in the Wizards. We just need you to be the better
pass
third.
Away, you got to be able to create something.
Yeah, that's it. We just need you to be the better third. That's it.
Take the ball, give KD some minutes to chill, give Booker when he's healthy some time to chill.
Yep.
Give him 18, 22 points.
Mm-hmm.
Get your buckets. You can still do it, but like you guys said, we threw him out the way because he's always off the court. There's always something going on.
Like I feel like I've watched enough Suns games this year to the point like I think I've seen Bill maybe. I know he's played more, but I think I've seen him like 5 times. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just every time I look up, or he'll start and then he'll tweak a hamstring. Like that's the thing that scares me about Bill. Like it's always something soft like a groin or hamstring or back. Back is even worse. Like I just don't know what
face for no reason on one play too early.
Yeah, his nose and shit. Like
he was repping the mask.
He got like that Chris Paul, look. Every time you look at Chris Paul was getting hurt with something dumb. Like it'd be some. Remember
timing with
when
him
they played,
was just unfortunate.
Oh, when was it? When the Clippers played, I think they was playing Portland. Remember he slapped the ball, still, and he broke his hand.
Oh yeah,
that was a year people was picking the Clippers to actually go far. I think it was like the first round. It was up too. He went to go like
the Rockets.
He hurt his hand too.
He had one working leg because his hamstring was pulled, and he was out there just hobbling around.
Yes. Houston, they had a chance to beat the Warriors that year in 2018, but
they blew that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it sucks for the Suns, man. 7 and 10 days. I didn't look at their schedule, but 7 and 10 days in the NBA,
that's gonna turn into 2 weeks.
Especially with how the standings are. Man, in 10 days, what you got? 5 games, 6 games in 10 days?
2 teams on here that
6,
oh
7,
my god,
6 games.
6 games.
They got Denver on Tuesday.
Oh god.
And Toronto, Boston on Saturday. Then they play Cleveland on Monday and Boston again next Thursday.
That could be all L's. Toronto might fuck around and win.
You never know, yeah, because teams Toronto play hard as fuck. I will say that they're Toronto not a good team, but they play hard as fuck.
You'll get transitioned to death.
Yeah, like if you don't come in their own business against Toronto, you're gonna be fucked.
That's gonna be a tough string of games. Boston a couple times, Denver.
Yeah, no facts.
Saban Lee is not providing what you need.
No, that's not what you.
The other night.
Yeah, he did, but it just sucks because like Devin Booker's like he their number one option. I'm assuming we all agree with that. I guess number one, and he's pretty much their point guard. Like he's the one that gets shit started. So it's like
I think he has more like versatility than KD to at this point. Like
yeah
definitely.
Speaking of KD, I feel like his wiggle was gone.
We saw the Thunder game. They were forcing him to so many of those dribble pull up middies. Yes, he likes those a lot, but like if you could live with that, if you're an opponent, like
yeah, you talking about with KD or with Booker?
With KD.
Oh yeah, you definitely live with that. No, so what I was saying, I said his wiggle. Like I feel like KD, he is still scoring efficiently, but it's like I was looking at some highlights of KD just watching shit. I'm like, yo, he does not move the same. He had that like
a little tougher.
Yeah, like even from Golden State to Brooklyn, it didn't look the same. Because in Golden State, say what you want to say, he was all worlds. Like it was not like he was.
That was a cheat code.
He was. That's made it even worse. But like even to Brooklyn, he had it. But I feel like right now he don't have that same like that KD. I don't know how to explain it. Like I think I know.
He doesn't really seek out contact as much as he used to. It just kind of makes sense.
Like it's not.
It's just more simplified with him.
Yeah, dude's getting older. That's all. These dudes getting older.
It feels like he took that Bernard King aspect where like I'm gonna get to my spots.
Yes,
and I'm gonna make.
That's a great one. You're not lying. It's like he's still gonna score 28 to 30 easily, so easily. But it's like
you can take dribble pull ups. You can you could take a shot any possession, and it could still technically be like decent. So,
KD just not. I gotta think about it, man. Like I said, these dudes are getting old. He's 35. Like,
and he had his
like he been playing a long time. He had his injuries. Yep. He missed a whole season with an Achilles, then he hurt something else. So it's like it just adds up. These dudes are older. The top 3 you want to say of the older guys, they're just older, so they're not gonna look the same.
The fact even if you look at like, still good,
I don't want to go off a tangent. We're gonna talk about him later, but you look at that Bron shit. Bron, if you look at him. Yes, that motherfucker, he's 39. He just all world to the point. His 39 just look like, what the fuck? But he is not like he used to be at all. Like it's
you just slowly see these players start leaning into like what they're best at.
Yeah.
Like Bron is all drives.
All drive.
Curry.
All 3-point shots come along, but he is getting to that basket.
We'll talk about it later with the Clippers game, but teams are perfectly. You just don't want to give a guy his best option, no matter who it is. You're gonna live with. You got to live with something with every like top 10 player in the league. There's something that you're gonna sell out on.
Absolutely, I agree.
Like Curry, you can let him take some dribble, pull up middies. If you blow him off the 3-point line, that's usually a win. Like
every single time. Because he might miss that floater. This damn 35-footer.
Bullshit.
He may not. He gonna make that shit more times than not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give him a floater. I might be able to block that shit. He might miss that shit. Who knows? anything, I take my chance with that. But yeah, 10 days is damn near 2 weeks for the NBA for the Suns. So hopefully, are they still in the play-in? I mean, are they still in top 6? I didn't look.
They dropped down to 7 after they lost to the Clippers.
Okay, so.
But they're right in. The Pelicans are 6.5 out there in the 5 slot. Suns are 7.5 out there in the 7 slot. Kings are also 7.5 out there in the 6 slot. So it's like it's a 3.5 gap between 10 and 5 right now. So
you don't want to
be in the mix, Denver, but it's just
they got Boston twice. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Without like your main dude. Like, yes, you got KD, but that roster is not built for one dude. It's built. No. It's built more so for KD and Booker for sure, but you can't just have one of them out and then you just never know. Get well soon.
To see what they come up with on this string to try to put together some W's.
Oh yeah,
are we going to see more bowl? Or
I would say try to unlock someone, but we've seen everyone.
They brought back Ish Wainwright. He was hooping a little bit.
I did see that. The football man.
Body. Pause.
Crazy. That man is an offensive guard.
Yo, crazy as hell. Oh my god,
the Teo Maladon era is over in Phoenix. Unfortunately,
crazy as fuck.
That's a name right there.
Yo,
it is.
Hey, did y'all see before we move on real quick? Did y'all see the Olympic team locks? The pizza locked to be in there. I didn't even know. I didn't know Brian, Katie, and Curry was for real. I didn't know that shit. Like,
I think when those guys say they're for real,
and the way Katie talking, they trying to bust these dudes' ass or something. So I'm kind of
excited about it. Like the world is at such a fun level that like it's like a genuine more of a competition for these guys. So I think they're just more bought in with it. And
yeah.
I mean,
I thought it was more
one
so
last
like
ride would be cool with a bunch of
no, for sure
players.
It would be. I just don't think. I feel like they're not gonna if they have a nagging injury. Like Bron got a ankle injury. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be 40.
Come Olympic time, these guys are gonna be ready to go.
They should
it's just
be.
that time to show up, and these top dudes, especially, you expect it from them.
Honestly, I don't know
whatever playoff run,
health and treatment, and
you know what? I'm actually thinking up to the point where I'm so used to this dude always playing in June. I don't even expect him to be playing in June, so he should have enough time.
Yeah,
all three of them. Actually, I think KD, Curry. Like now, I think about it, KD, Bron, and Curry gonna have time. They're not gonna be playing in June. I just don't see that.
Even if they just play one round to the first round, like
they should be good. Yeah, no, they should be. Now I think about it. It would be fun to see them this summer bust some ass. But other injuries last night. Was it last night? Yeah, last night, Jalen Brunson on the first damn play. I wasn't even on the game. I was about to turn to it. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? At first, I thought he like broke something. He was holding it like he was like twisted. I'm like, I ain't trying to see that shit.
But it was just the body language is never good.
No,
it didn't look good. It did not look good at all.
It didn't. It did. Somebody said it reminded them of when D Rose got hurt. Damn, why you gotta bring up memories like that?
I know, seriously.
It did feel like that when he did it. It was like it just that sucks.
Like
He did,
which is promising to some people, but that still can mean
you can still shred your ACL.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna get some news tomorrow.
He's questionable for next game.
That's wild.
So that's
ain't no way.
That's crazy.
That's about as good as it can get.
Yeah, it is. No, seriously, if that's even out there, because I didn't see no updates today or nothing.
I looked it up a little earlier today, and I saw questionable for next game. So,
shit. Damn. Listen, man, that sucks for him. Get well soon, Brunson, because I was high on them.
For real.
In January, I was so high on them. And then they started jumping like flies. Yes, hooping.
I got him up in fantasy.
Where my damn stat go?
Man, how your fantasy basketball going? While he looking up this stat?
I'm in 5th place. Playoffs just started this week. Let's go.
How many teams in there?
12 teams.
Oh, that's not bad. Not bad. Go ahead, Jonah.
Hey, Deuce, I liked him out of West Virginia. Random, just role player dude. You're like, I like this guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep an eye on him. Good energy. But Per Automatic NBA, good Twitter account. You should follow them.
Bet.
Deuce McBride was the first player since 1987 to play 47 plus minutes off the bench in a regulation timed game. Tibbs is crazy.
Listen, Tibbs is insane. Listen. I feel bad for my
starter
Knicks
went
fans.
down in minute 1.
Listen,
that's 47 minutes right there.
We know. Hey, Zoe, we know how they feel right now. We know how Nick. You too, Joe.
Start to finish.
You had Tibbs over there in Minnesota. Yeah,
we had 2 guys in the top 5 in minutes played when he was here, like every year. Have you seen Josh Hart's? Have you seen Josh Hart's minutes lately?
Man, it's insane.
Oh my god,
it's insane. Like
40 plus every game.
Like
45 last game, 47, 40, 42, 42, 44, 42.
Like, I don't understand. No one says anything to Tibbs
play your best players as much as you can. That's his mindset.
Man. It is. That's definitely his mindset.
Do that in 2K.
But right, you can't.
Your guy will start hobbling.
You cannot do that in 2K at all. At all. He won't be able to dribble. He won't be able to blow by nobody. He won't be able to do shit.
Try to do my team challenges, and you're the guy. You're gonna have to restart
every time. Like, I don't understand how. That's 3 teams. That's 3 teams. 3 teams. He done this with Bulls, the Wolves, and now the Knicks. Come on, man.
This is MO.
But at what cost?
The Knicks don't have any options.
At what cost?
That's kind of the thing.
I'm with you.
At what cost? Because with the Bulls, he was always like, they always wanted, he cares so much about regular season games, which that's fine. I get it. You want the top seed. But listen, a Tuesday night game, a back-to-back, who was horrible at that time? Orlando. Somebody was horrible at that time. The Hornets, somebody.
Yeah,
he was always he'd get up for them like, man, what the fuck are you? Let them dudes rest. He'd be like,
I don't like it with like the big
40
stars.
minutes. He don't give
That's
a
where
fuck.
I get concerned is if it's those main pieces. Like Josh Hart seems like the kind of guy who would be cool with that shit. That's kind of like he's like a lunch pail dude. That's what he does.
Exactly. That's what he does.
Tibbs guy.
But
and
I'm
who
with you
else
on
were
that.
their guard options other than Deuce for this one? And I mean, he's played sparing minutes throughout the season. He's young, so it's not like as scary, but still, it's
I'm with you on that.
Seated perfectly on brand.
No, yeah, it is. It is very on brand. Like Brunson, people like Brunson, Randall should not play big dumbass minutes all the time.
RJ was playing some crazy minutes for a couple of years.
Should not be doing that. RJ is probably happy to not be over there. Honestly, god damn. First of all, it was just a bad that relationship with the fans and everybody was just, it was time to go anyway. But he probably like my legs, my knees. How much ice do they use playing for Tibbs, man? Like, god damn, Tibbs. But I don't know. You said when the next time the Knicks play? Tomorrow? You talking about they questionable for the next game?
Probably tomorrow. Yeah.
God damn, I ain't know about questionable. That's
just
crazy.
Gotta be until actual report comes out.
It got to be.
Yeah, they play the Hawks tomorrow.
Ain't no way.
They said, I didn't realize they do that shit a lot though. When people heard themselves, they say questionable until like the news come out. I didn't really realize that. Yeah. So hopefully it's not bad. They play
Hawks tomorrow, but they don't play it until Friday against the Magic. So they have 3 days off in a row.
Yeah.
Or 2 days off in a row.
Because you already got the other 2 dudes out. You already got OG and Julius Randle out.
I mean, Brunson just missed time too for his neck injury or whatever.
Yeah, so it's like, and then what sucks now, you get these trades that help you, but then everybody else is hurt. So these trades really don't even matter at this point.
Falling apart.
I
mean, what Mitchell said to come back sometime end of the month, early next month, potentially.
That's a weird situation because I keep hearing different reports about Mitchell.
Well, the original report is he's out for the year, and then he was back, and then we still haven't had a timeline.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Timeline on Randall.
He's been doing on-court work, like pregame and stuff, but I don't think they've... One, I kind of understand it because that seems like a genuine injury where you would have a timeline like that, not just some like bullshit media stuff.
Yeah, what is his shoulder? He dislocated or something?
He dislocated his shoulder, so...
Oh, shit.
And you just don't want to rush those guys back. But I still want them to have enough time to like gel a little. Like they had their stint. But give me like 2 weeks of play before the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. No, facts.
Solid 5 games. Get some run together.
That's all you need, really, honestly. You need that week. Get your legs back under you. chemistry back flowing. You don't want to go into that game 1 and you ain't played since January. That's insane. You don't want to do that. You behind it. You might want to just sit out because he might make shit worse.
Window. It's fucking raining out.
Oh, go ahead, close the window, man. You good? It's raining now?
Yeah, it's coming down. Like you said.
I did see the lightning when it was coming back. We had to go buy a goddamn sink for the kitchen.
All the renovations over there. It's looking good though.
Thank you. We're almost there. Get well soon, Jalen Brunson, man. He's been hella fun to watch. Like I said before in past pods, I can't think of a time where when the Knicks was playing, I was locked in. Like I watched him a lot this year, especially because of him.
He's a small guy, but I just hope he gets a good side of injury luck because he doesn't play. He plays like a guy who's going to play for a long time. Like
he does.
Yeah,
he does. He looks like he'll be playing like 18 years.
It's a long career.
Yeah, it does. He's not jumping all over the place.
He don't get to his spots.
Chris Paul had all his injuries. Why do you think he's been around so long?
Yeah,
exactly. When you small
Even
like
though
that,
he was catching some bodies in his career.
He was. No, he was. That's crazy. But like he played with like him, Kyrie, those guys. They could play a long time if they really want to. And Brunson can shoot. You know what I'm saying? So get well soon, my boy. Get well soon. That sucks. Isn't since we are talking about Brunson, is Donovan Mitchell out too? Is he hurt
He's out
too?
like 3 games.
Oh, what the hell wrong with him?
I forget. It was kind of
because he didn't play last night,
I saw
right?
this one.
Because look, honestly, I didn't watch the whole Knicks game last night.
3 games with a left bone bruise. He had a PRP injection today.
He gets hurt a lot too, honestly.
Yeah, he does.
Did y'all remember this rule? I was watching the OG's podcast. If y'all ever check them out, that's with Mike Miller and UD. Hilarious. But they had the latest episode. They had Tim Hardaway Sr. on there, and they was talking about like I forgot this is even a rule. But remember, like they used to have like if you got hurt and then you had like injury reserve, you was gonna miss at least like they took that shit out. I forgot about that. I wonder if that helps.
Wasn't like 10 to 15 days or something like that?
Yes, bro. Like you say you was hurt, you wasn't gonna play. You're gonna miss like at least 5 games. So it made me think, damn, is that what like did that happen? They stopped that and all of a sudden people was like, yeah, this is hurting. They don't miss a game, they come back. So if they add that shit back in, will that stop all people? Will you
play one-offs?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
we see in baseball too. It's hard to enforce it because in baseball, especially, some guys will just have their phantom injury stints. Like pitchers, especially if they're like slumping, they will put guys with like elbow soreness or some bullshit like that.
Yep.
And
you gotta miss.
It's
hard
10 day. It's hard to gauge it. Like there's
facts.
You can't go look at the dude's elbow and say if it's good or not. Or like,
no, you can't. And then, so now I think the
tricky.
NBA was like, man, we can't be trying to. I forgot all about that shit till Tim Hardaway brought that shit up in the podcast, but I don't even. That was like 15 years ago.
I don't even remember it like that.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe even longer. Like I was like, fuck. But anyway, Scottie Barnes and Westbrook both have hand fractures. I don't know which hand, but
I think it was within 24 hours. They had 2 hand fractures.
Yeah, I knew about Russ. I didn't know about Scottie Barnes. That sucks because Scottie Barnes was having a good season.
It didn't look good. He like went to swipe down. I think he hit a guy's arm or hand. Oh,
I did see that. It looked like he was holding this. I did see that. I didn't look nothing else into it after that.
I can't do the injuries.
I saw
the news. I'm not watching the videos.
I can't do injuries either. No.
With the damn internet, it's molded me
everywhere.
It's molded
me. No, I'm good.
No, I'm good on that. But I don't know how long these 2 gentlemen are out, but get well soon. Especially Scottie Barnes.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just sit him out because they're not playing for anything.
You ain't playing for a damn thing. But lottery position. So him being out helps your lottery position.
But Westbrook, they said they're going to try to ramp him up and get him back by playoff time. They said that today, so we'll see.
Russ is still doing Russ things, but everybody don't know it because he comes off the bench. So Russ is still. This has nothing to do with Russ being out of the lake from the Lakers, Russ is still doing Russ things like reckless Russ. He's still, I be seeing Clipper fans be mad as fuck for like the 10, 15 minutes he played. They be mad as fuck on Twitter.
He's funny in his little energy role.
Yeah, he's still funny. Russ, and that's the best part about it.
No, it is exactly. He was
There's
mad as fuck.
so many highs and lows.
He did not want Bron to help him up off the ground. That shit was so funny. I love Russ. He's gonna be true to himself.
He gets so locked in when he's in the games. He gets so locked in.
He does. Oh man, but yeah,
it was mutual. Bron was just trying to be, like, I got you.
Yeah. Come on, get
Russ
up.
wasn't having that shit.
So Bron just pulled his ass. I'm like, fuck it, man. Get your ass up, man. I'm not
Raptors,
doing this shit right now with you.
One last thing with the Raptors is their pick is top 6 protected. So if it goes 7 or higher, it is going to San Antonio. So a tank would be pretty wise.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the Jakob Poeltl trade of all things.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And then they just re-upped Kelly Olynyk.
Kelly Olynyk got an
2 years.
extension today.
Oh damn! I missed that.
The Toronto's just doing this. Yep, his hometown team sell some tickets for a couple years.
Yeah,
hey, Kelly is a valuable player. If they want to flip him when he's expiring, someone will take him. So if you can extend him,
no, yeah, facts. You definitely.
We don't know what Masai's doing over there, but
no, we don't.
You don't know.
It's crazy. People after 2019, people was like Masai is like the next, and it's been like not the same since 2019 for Masai. It's like he's haven't had bad trade. He hadn't had good trades or signings. It's just how fast you can just fall off the ledge as a top GM.
Kawhi leaving doesn't show a good sign for the city.
It doesn't.
I mean, it's already a tough attraction for free agents. So you win a chip, your star leaves, you left with whatever pieces you got.
You gotta think about it. It's just Toronto, man. Like you gotta the money different. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta
sell me healthcare.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'll sign a 10-day.
Yeah, like free healthcare. Like I get the money different, but free healthcare. What? I don't give a fuck. I'm in the league. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure. You know what I'm saying?
Me.
Right. Me. Would you? Oh, you would transfer to Toronto? Like your job since you there?
Bye.
Really?
Can I leave these student loan payments? Shit.
Okay. I never thought about living in Canada. I'll go visit.
So
I don't know about living.
It's right there, man. Quick left, you back in the States.
Toronto is cool though. Shout out Toronto. We ain't got no other news, do we? Ain't got nothing else has happened in the association before. Not like big news. I don't think
there was any other. I mean, having two noties between publishing our little script and recording is.
Yeah.
We got them knocked down. I'm sure.
Yeah, we got no. We got
no. Pretend we got them all.
Yeah, we do. We got them all. Fuck it. It was a big milestone weekend.
Big time.
It's been like that all year. I swear to God.
Especially with like the scoring list.
More attention.
The scoring list has just been on 10 lately. Since we are talking about did y'all see this tweet that Bleacher Report put out?
Oh God.
First of all, I don't even follow Bleacher Report. I don't even know how this shit happened, how I even got it, but I did not know in 2001 when Jordan became the 4th person to hit 30,000 points, they gave him a trophy. I was outside. I don't remember this.
They gave him a trophy.
Tweeted, I mean, it's Jordan.
But this is, what makes this shit funny? It makes it funny because everybody was making jokes on Twitter saying Jordan would never want a in-season tournament trophy and banner. He took a trophy when he wasn't even the first person to get 30K. Like,
yeah, does everybody get one?
Like, I don't even know how this works. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? He wasn't even the first one to get 30K
from the teammates or something.
Right? Like, what the hell is going on? But
congrats.
I thought that shit was funny.
30K.
Yeah, I thought that shit was funny as hell. But, let's see. We'll start with Caitlin Clarke, man. Shout out to her. Clap it up for her breaking Pistol Pete record. I ain't used the soundboard. I mean, I don't even know this motherfucker work. But I'm not even gonna try. I fuck up some shit. I'm not even gonna try to do that.
More technical difficulties.
I'm not even gonna try to do that. Fuck all that. But shout out to her for breaking Pistol Pete record, man. I forget the exact number, but she's the all-time leading scorer in college history for men and women.
In 4 years, it's crazy too. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
I was looking at her basketball reference page today, and impressive. 32 points per game is crazy.
It's impressive.
No matter the level.
Is. Like you said, to do that over 4 years, and there's only 30 plus games. And you on the scouting report every night.
They not even in the tournament time. I thought she was gonna have to pass this shit like once she started going in the tournament time.
I don't think the tournament points even count, do they?
I don't think so.
I thought they don't. Oh, I thought they did. Because every time they talk about, they were talking about like Juju breaking a record. They said she has 6 games left, so like regular season, then like not like I ain't talking about like a big tournament. I'm talking about like the conference tournament. I think that counts. But like,
that's a good question.
I'm gonna double check because I be hearing them say shit I don't be knowing. I gotta double check that shit. But I know for sure March Madness, like the big tournament, should not count for sure. But we'll double check that. But anyway, man, I'm surprised. You can't hate on the girl, man.
Yeah, Ponytail Pete. That was a dope nickname.
That's a dope name.
If you can get Maya Moore to show out,
Maya Moore don't come out.
Cold.
Maya Moore don't come out, bro.
She just be chilling.
She does not come out.
She's
Caitlin's reaction was
she in the house with old boy chilling. She said, "I did my work.
She did her work. Man. You got her to come to Iowa? Oh my god!
Like 3 straight times. She's like, I'm fangirling out. Like,
this is dope. That's dope. That's good for college for women's basketball. Because she's more than just a scorer.
Basketball.
Yeah, she's more than just a scorer. I mean, she can pass.
It's
her
cool
ass
too.
off.
1, Maya's just like legacy, but 2, I'm pretty sure Caitlin's like favorite player was Maya.
And probably you think about when Maya was killing and how old Caitlin was back then.
In the way she played now,
that person to look up to.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm with y'all on that.
How many chips Maya got? 2 or 3?
You talking about from college or the league?
The league.
I think I want to say the Lynx got 3 or 4. They were dominating.
Yeah,
they were dominating for a long time.
I'm saying.
Her and Simone Augustus was running the league. Oh my god, 4. I thought so.
My fault.
Yeah,
4-piece.
She got 4, and then she got like I think she had like 2 at UConn, didn't she? 1 or 2.
Had to at least.
Those teams were crazy.
Yeah,
at least. In a
at 4-year span, she got at least 2.
Yeah,
maybe 2.
She got 2, right? I thought so, bro. Like
2-time player of the year, also.
Crazy resume, bro.
Shout out Maya Moore,
an MVP.
Dog.
And an MVP.
Hey, a lot of people say she's the GOAT for WNBA, man. They say she is. When you look at her resume, it's really hard to actually go against that, and especially with her playing.
I struggle so much with the. I've seen so much of this chatter on the timeline just because of like all the records and stuff, but it's so hard to compare the short careers that are really good compared to like. We see it so much with like, the LeBron Jordan talk is just going to be fucking endless, but
exhausting.
It's so hard to.
It's exhausting.
Exhausting for real.
It's so hard to pick and choose that it's hard to like. It's hard to gauge someone's prime. It's hard to do that.
No, it is.
And
no, it is. It is.
But
it was a lot of that
in like an 8-year span is crazy.
It is. It is like it's hard to figure out somebody's prime. Or you're trying to figure out when it actually started, when it ended, when you're having discussions. I saw it a lot, like with the shit I was doing over the weekend with like T-Mac and Melo conversation. It was like, you're trying to figure out somebody's prime. If you wasn't actually outside watching one of them, you don't really know when their prime was.
I forget the context of shit that happened last year.
You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, you don't know
too much
how
going
long.
On.
It's hard to remember.
It's hard to remember. When you brought up T-Mac had 6 All-NBAs, I forgot because you think he was putting up numbers, and then he got injured.
Yeah,
6 All-NBAs, that's crazy.
Bro, he got more. But there's so much more.
It is. He got more All-NBAs than Melo.
That is.
You know what I mean?
I can see that.
Ain't that shit crazy?
What could have been?
I can see that.
Shit crazy? From 01 to 07, he was all-world. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Orlando. Easy. So it's like, you just never know. It's a good thing you brought up primes. You just never know what a prime if you're not really watching them. You don't know what's going on. And like you said, stats is like bare minimum of like resume. It's so much other stuff. When you got awards, the awards are there for a reason. That's how you build a resume. So it's like,
I think the thing with Caitlin too, and it's like this in college too, like one person can, not to discredit her teammates, like she had a really good center last year. She's got shooters around her this year, but like it is crazy the level that one player can rise a team to in college.
yes,
like
I got into it. I wouldn't say I got into it with nobody, but I had discussions. It was like, y'all can't act like, yes, Iowa got good players. But guess what? We may not even see some of these Iowa players in the league next year or the years after that.
It's such a slim level that even translates.
Right. Drop off next year.
You know what I'm saying? You can't exactly. You can't compare that to UConn. You know what I'm saying? Like, people was trying to say, well, she can't be in the discussion for greatest college player ever because she ain't got no rings, and they trying to compare her to like Maya Moore College, Stewie, Diane Taurasi. I'm like, listen,
crazy.
They're on UConn.
That's UConn.
Like, the best of the best is going to UConn every time.
That's the machine.
Especially at that time when Diane Taurasi and Sue Bird was all in there. Like, come on, man.
Like, South Carolina has an amazing team right now. They're undefeated, and they're still a tier above Iowa. And South Carolina's team this year probably isn't on the tier of what those teams were. So
exactly.
There's levels.
It's really levels to this. So you got I'm not gonna, man. Listen, this girl did a lot. Okay, Iowa's been to the Final Four twice, and one of them was because of her. Like, come on, man. Like Iowa, yes, they do have good teams, but it's never been a time I actually watched Iowa women basketball until her the last couple seasons. I can't find out who was.
Of Michael Beasley at Kansas State. Like, sometimes you just get somebody who will go to this random school and show out.
Yes, bro.
For 1 year, 4 years, whatever, but they put up numbers.
That's a great ass example. That's a great example because I can tell you, outside of that year he went to Kansas State, on both my hands, I probably watched Kansas State just because.
Exactly.
If Kansas State not playing Kansas or Baylor, there's no reason I wasn't watching them like that. So that's a great example. Great example. Shout out to her, man. Nike with the commercial. Nike is A1 with that. They are really
cool billboards around Iowa too.
Yeah, like, billboard.
That with the one
shooting the other one of the baskets.
That was dope. That was dope. They're doing a lot with her. The Indiana Fever. You want to congratulations tweet?
Bro, already. They had that one in the drafts.
I know. I saw people. That's one thing I hate about Twitter. Woo. People would try to like make engagement, saying like it's not a foregone conclusion that the Fever is going to take Caitlin Clarke. Are you crazy? Some people were saying they should take Cameron Brink and pair Brink with Aaliyah Boston.
That's the funny thing is they're both big, so it's like I think they can probably coexist, but at the same time, like
why?
Guard.
Like, listen, you still need guard play, and what other guard
would you why not pass up Caitlin Clarke?
Are you crazy? Do you know that fan base will be pissed?
Damn, this is really hitting with the Caleb Williams shit right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I came to a conclusion that like a couple months ago he's gonna be our quarterback, bro. I don't even want to get on that. I don't want to start on that shit.
Yeah,
I don't even want to talk about it.
Let's go back.
But,
my bad.
She should be getting drafted by the Fever, #1 overall. Hey, listen.
I would hope so.
That pick and roll with her and Aaliyah Boston. And a lot of people are saying, I don't think she's going to be doing this, doing that. Listen, let me tell you something. She's going to find a way.
Maybe not right away.
And if it takes a while, like I always draw the Kelsey Plum comparison because she was just a bucket at Washington, and it took her 3 years to get settled in.
Yeah.
And she's
and I feel like
a championship level player, important player for a couple of years now.
I feel like she might be a little bit more of a bucket to me, so it might take her a season. I'm not gonna call her a bust. You know how we are in these 2024.
If it takes her like a little bit of time to adjust, I will not be surprised. It's the same with
game is
jumping
faster.
up to any level.
Yeah, the game is faster. Give her time. Now, if she's jumping off going crazy, hey, sometimes talents like that are able to do that when they first get into a league. It don't happen all the time. Oh my God!
You just have a player like that. Yep, you get a player who goes off.
Man, I talk about Wemby. I can talk about Wemby all the time. Y'all got anything else about? Hey, that's bold. I mean, I get it, but that's bold. You don't see a lot of players declare for the draft before the tournament. You never see that. But I guess she don't feel like she's gonna drop.
There's no way at this point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she's winning. She knows she's gonna be the first overall pick. She has to be god awful. I mean, just atrocious for somebody to be like, I can't pick her. And I don't see that happen.
She's,
you know what I'm saying?
She's
like,
hooping, but she's ready to go. She's Ben Simmons second semester checked out.
Yeah, she's like, listen, I'm coming. I'm not staying in Iowa.
If she wasn't a comeback year, it wouldn't be for reasons for her WNBA like projectivity. Like,
no, it wouldn't.
That would not be the issue.
No,
she's not concerned about that. I would have to think.
But exciting times. Y'all have anything else about her? Anything else?
No. But also crazy in March Madness. See what they got.
Before I do go, shout out to Pistol Pete for even having that record that long. Like,
it's a long time.
Was it 50 years? 50?
That was probably the 70s, I'd say.
Yeah.
So, roughly.
Yeah. God damn. That's a lot. Think about all the great college players we've had on both sides. Like I know now players are barely playing 2 years, but we still got guys who's played 4 years. They're not.
You'll have a guy at a mid-major who might put up 20, like, there was a guy who was, I think, top 10 scoring that just finished. That was on like a not very good team mid-major, and he was just putting up 25 a game.
And they be hooping over there. The mid-majors go. You can find some hoopers in the mid-majors for sure.
You find some 6-foot guard who can just score 35
with no problem. You're like, what the fuck you come from? Yeah, it's like how you get up here, man? My grades was bad. That's how I be. My grades was bad. I was too small. That's how I be every time.
It's always the little guards.
Coach wasn't going to give me the keys. I came over here.
Yep.
And some guys is like that. They don't want to transfer up to another level. They'd rather just cook.
Yep.
Just cook.
I feel it. Some of the dudes just like, I'm going to school to get a degree. In this field, I'm just hooping while I'm here. Hey, I get it.
Good life, man.
Yeah, pretty much. On to the man of the hour. LeBron. Look, the king.
The king.
Before we get to that, I'm gonna go back to that. Let's start this Clippers game. What a game that was. Was that what day? Was that Thursday?
Friday? I thought I'd throw it in there because I knew it was in between our recordings, but I felt like it was a long ass time ago.
Thursday night?
Oh, wait, no,
Friday
that was
night?
Friday.
That was Friday?
It was an ESPN game. It was a Friday. Because I woke up the next morning watching that fourth quarter. That's what it was. It was ESPN. I know you had some thoughts, Jonah, you wanted to say about how they was guarding Bron. We can just skip to the fourth quarter. I saw some good
stuff on Twitter too. Like, the Clippers showed that they were going to switch stuff the whole game, and they just kind of stuck to it. And you don't want to give them free lanes downhill.
You don't.
So
he wants to get to the cup.
Get to the cup. He wants to get to the cup, and then don't show your double team too early.
He'll kick.
I mean, the Lakers were kind of cooking against the doubles.
They were.
They were.
They was cooking.
So the one thing about this game that was crazy is I saw the Lakers were in the 99th percentile in transition of like effectiveness.
Damn.
So for that game or for the season?
For that game.
Oh, I'm about to say, they were cooking
in transition.
They were cooking for that. Hey, listen, I watched the whole first half, watched some of the third, and I fell asleep. So I did watch the middle of the third and the fourth the next morning, and them boys were cooking. Coming back like they did, they missed Paul George late.
They missed defense.
For defense.
Just somebody who could, just another body at least, but you know you're going to get 15 to 20 points out of him as well.
Dog, they spammed.
Another shot makers.
You could see that night they needed it.
You know, they did. They spam pick and roll. They had Plumlee and Harden on the fucking island against LeBron. That shit was.
That's tough.
That's tough to be in.
Winning combo. Yep.
He had that step, and he had that little step like he was on. He knew he was cooking. Like they weren't going. He was playing D. He had the whole game in control. Like it was just flowing through him. He had, what did he score? 19 in the fourth quarter? He scored more than the Clippers did.
19 in the fourth. Yep.
It was just more of the shooting of anything for me because.
Oh, he was just.
What do you do about that?
LeBron.
When he's hitting the shot, it's impossible.
Especially a three. When he's making a three ball like that, when he came down the court and he made that transition three, in Kawhi's face, they should have known then they would
5 feet back from the line.
They should have known then they was going to be losing that game. When he's doing that, you're going to lose. You're going to lose every time.
Just keep making it interesting on us trying to get a read on them.
Yeah, like, but I just wanted to talk about. I just want to talk about that game. That shit was just special. That shit was just crazy to see.
Off script too. The Clippers lost to the Bucks without Giannis tonight too. So.
Oh shit! I was seeing this. I just moved up the screen. Damn,
they're confusing over there.
They're very confusing. they're very very confusing. But Brian, with this 40K,
40K.
Was y'all weird? Did y'all think it was weird that they didn't stop the game?
I don't think it was weird.
A lot of people thought they should have stopped it. Yeah.
I get it. It wasn't. It's a number. You know, it's a number. It's a milestone. We get it, but it wasn't breaking a record. It was just hitting another.
Yeah, like he's the only one there. They gave him the video tribute and all that, which is cool. That's what I thought they was going to do. You know what I'm saying? I do think if they would have. A lot of times I've seen where somebody would score and then the referee would get the ball, but the Nuggets got the ball right away and threw that bitch in. So it was like
Jamal Murray took that motherfucker out. It was gone.
Yeah, they really couldn't stop it. But it's dope. I mean, 40K. We talked about this shit before. We never thought nobody was gonna actually reach it. And with him only needing 9 points, it was just so like. He's gonna get this.
The second quarter was kind of surprising. We all said he was gonna come out first quarter, probably knock that out.
Yeah, he didn't.
So early second. Yeah, I get it. They were rolling the first quarter. Didn't really need that scoring punch from him.
They did not. It was just it's cool, man. It's just he's 40K, 11 and 10. That's insane, bro.
It makes me think of the Stockton assist number every time I see those.
And they talking about people been they was fabricating
stats.
Hey, listen, I want both of y'all to start paying attention to these games. I've been watching some of these.
It's scorekeeper subjectivity.
I've been watching some where people are getting assists where they'll pass the person the ball and they'll do a basketball move and they still give them an assist. From where I come from, that ain't no damn assist, man.
They'll take a step back into that drive and then
I give you the ball, you go score. I can't give you the ball.
Whatever you think, dribble. Whatever 2K gives you in my career.
Oh God,
that's what you got.
That's because the assist in 2K. I don't know what it be. Shit like that's an assist. Fuck it, I'll take it.
Hey,
I need that shit to move on.
Stuff they got rocking with,
but it's just I don't want people. You know, Twitter dumb like go back and try to go. I'm not gonna go back and look at. Stockton's
assists.
Man, that's 15,000 damn assists to go through. Is you crazy? I'm not gonna do no shit like that, but it does make you think about Stockton. Like LeBron is at 11K for assists. This man's at 15.
Yes,
that's crazy. How many post entries did they just credit John Stockton?
15. Bro, I had to go look at his his career. I had to see how many years he had with like double digit. It was like, bro, it was a certain amount. He had like 1 year he had like 13 assists a game, 12 assists. Like, what?
A bunch of bold leading the league popping out on the assist column.
Bro, like, come on, man. Like, it's crazy with Stockton, but
Jeff Hornacek was not hooping like that. Like,
bro, let me see. 13. So it's 14 and a half, 14, 12, 12 and a half, 12, 11. That's all in straight years. I just from 88 to 96.
14 is crazy.
That's crazy.
Back-to-back years, 14 a game.
I didn't realize this, but I'm here for the John Stockton slander. Like, come on.
I'm here for other reasons, but I'm here.
That's crazy. Yeah, he was nuts during the pandemic. But fam, 13.8 and 88, that's 14 a game. 13.6, you can round up, that's 14. So 4 straight years of 14 assists a game.
He seems like the kind of guy who was playing 82 a season too.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. He didn't miss that many games at all. He barely
missed. How many total seasons? 16, 17.
19 years he played.
Jesus.
from 84
that'll get you 15K
to 03.
That'll get you 15K. Shit.
My new rangefinder for accolades is just go look at Luka's progress through 5 years. He's played like 65 games most season, but he's averaging like 28, 8, and 8 in his career. And just looking like the total numbers and comparing it to other things, it's like, this is a crazy start, and it's not even close to some of these things.
Yeah, somebody was talking about Luka today on Twitter. Like, they was trying to break it down. Like, if anybody is going to break it would be Luka.
But he just doesn't play the games.
He's not going to play long enough either.
Yes, exactly. That's the only thing. But if anybody's going to break it,
I was astonished to see his career averages when I looked at it and his accolades in like his first 5 years.
It's not.
And still, it's like he would need to play every game, every season, and have longevity to be close.
That's the thing about LeBron. Bron got to this point because he couldn't afford to have a down year. He couldn't afford to miss a season. That's the only way you get to 40K. Like, you never, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way.
And you come out of high school.
Some luck in that, staying healthy.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you put a lot of money into his body to take care of himself, but
you're not getting.
He's still dodging some injuries.
Everyone does at the same time. Like,
yeah, so he got so lucky because, you are working out. Everybody else is, like Jonah's saying, but you're the one who didn't have an Achilles tear. You didn't separate your shoulder.
That's the
I don't think he broke a finger. Like what the fuck? Like, he don't. Like, Jesus.
Broke his nose.
Oh, yeah. That's had the mask.
I remember the groin injury, but that team was bad anyways.
Wasn't groin injury the first year with the Lakers with like Lonzo and all of them? So it was like,
Christmas.
And they were rolling.
Injury.
They were rolling that year too. They were rolling. Oh my God, they were rolling. But shout out, Brian, man. 40-11.
Congrats, LeBron.
Congrats, my man. I want to know
what
he's
looking across the DMs right now. Congrats, LeBron.
Right, his DMs probably flooded. Let's see, 43,000. It's gonna be something like that. 43,000 maybe. You finish with points. We might be dead. We might be dead and gone when that shit is broken.
It's not gonna get broken.
When you think about
that
it,
one gets broken.
The way the NBA is now, nah, motherfuckers ain't playing 82 games. Not no superstars.
We got scoring up, but these guys aren't playing 80 games a year.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they barely playing 70. You know what I'm saying? Like, barely doing that. But shout out Brian. I don't think it was no other milestones this weekend or this week. I don't think it was.
I saw an Eric Gordon
random career highs.
Yeah.
Hold on. I saw some shit.
Nurkic 31 rebounds.
Eric Gordon.
Oh yeah,
Nurkic 31 rebounds was crazy.
Insane, bro. That was a good ass game last night, though.
It was.
That was a really good game.
OKC. Eric Gordon is top 15 in threes made now.
Dang. That's years. Just been making threes for years. That's how guys like Jason Terry end up on that list. Like, just names you wouldn't expect, but
you know what I'm saying? The 3-point list is wild.
Hey, he's 6'3" and 35, and he's still playing rotational minutes. So you got to be good.
That's
insane.
Shout out to early Eric Gordon bounce because he was getting
Gordon.
Up.
Hey, the best.
They were just
nothing like when Eric Gordon
him on Club 520. Jeff Teague talking about how he shit on Jordan's sons.
I was just about to bring that shit up. Bro, that shit was funny. I would never forget that.
Jordan 6 points. Eric Gordon 53.
Oh, he was killing them. And all Jordan could do was sit in the crowd. Let me tell you something. If Jordan was my dad, I don't even know if I want to hoop.
I don't want to hoop. Put me in the family business.
Yeah, I don't want to hoop. I'll play any other sport. I'm not playing. I'm not hooping. Let me
get my own shoe brand off of this.
I'm not hooping. If I'm Jordan's son, no. You're not going to be able to live up to that. I am sorry.
Play baseball.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked Bronny and Bryce is doing that because you're not going to live up to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's too much pressure. But anyways, let's see what we got. Games of the week. I'm gonna start with Boston and Golden State from yesterday, man.
I turned it off. That was nap time.
Oh yeah, I went straight to the Clippers and Wolves game after that.
I didn't watch a minute of it. I was just box score watching because it was on the same time with the Wolves.
So was it Because at first it was like, you know what? Maybe the Warriors can come back. You know, the Celtics are hot. And it was like, oh, they're not coming back. Turn to the.
And then I heard Steph was questionable to even play.
He was already questionable anyway.
They mailed it in.
And you get the notey that Draymond's not even starting the second half.
Yeah.
They mailed it in.
I mean, they were down 4-4, but
yeah, they weren't coming back. It was on.
They Boston had a bigger lead than Golden State at points at half.
Yeah, they did. Boston, only people that can get in Boston's way is Boston. We've been saying this, so you know what I'm saying. Like, yes, Golden State is not Golden State like for the last year or the year before that, but Golden State they like 10 out of the last 12 they've won going into that game. So it's like Boston let the league know we're not fucking around.
Beating any team by that is, I mean, these dudes are still.
Yeah,
that's a Wizards. These dudes are still professional basketball.
Yeah, players. It is to beat somebody to beat their brains in like that on national TV. Everybody's watching this. The 3:30 game on Sunday, everybody's watching.
Crazy.
Yeah, everybody's watching.
Tweet just.
Yeah,
I like the Draymond quote.
I missed it. What did he say?
He was saying our game plan was to make Jalen Brown shoot. Because you have to, I mean, when you're playing the Celtics, you have to have a pivot point to help on something. Yeah, so Jalen Brown was their guy, and he would miss. So he's like, yeah, it didn't work.
You live with that.
Yep.
You live with that shit. But I don't have no much. I don't have too much. I'm not a Warriors hater. I'm not a Curry hater. I'm not here to boast and brag. It was just like, oh shit. I know it looked like we're like, if anybody that's our first time ever watching us, if your first time watching us, me and Zoe are not Laker fans. It definitely comes off that way with us both having on Laker t-shirts right now. This is a Lakers 80s t-shirt, championship t-shirt. That's all this is. I'm a Bulls fan.
This is purely LeBron support right here.
Just so y'all know. So I don't have no hate. The all black tee. No.
I came out here with the Michigan Fab 5 protest shirt.
Right.
Got it on.
Right. So I'm not a Warriors hater. Did I want to see them lose? Yeah, I did when it was in their heyday doing their thing. But it was just like everyone. It was a bummer for it to be a blowout because I was ready. Yeah, I hear you. I was ready to watch.
Supposed to be a good matchup.
Yeah. So I was already like, I don't know because of the Curry shit. But once I saw him, I'm like, maybe he finna be just, go crazy. That didn't happen. So at least we had other games. I was just glad we had other games. I had other college games. I had the Wolves and the.
Hey, if shit's going down like that, I'm rooting for some chaos. I'm on something.
It was Tatum's birthday.
Yeah,
got him his little celebration.
It was lit. Yeah, so
Tatum's out of the under 25 club, so we can get some agenda pushing going.
Yeah,
again,
stop that.
They said that number. It threw me for a loop. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it did.
26 finally.
That shit crazy though. That shit's insane.
I saw Drew Hanlon talked to Tatum about a basketball program for Deuce. Y'all see that?
No.
Deuce Tatum is what, 4, 5? How old is he?
Yeah, that kid is a child.
Yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah.
Trying to get on a basketball program already. I thought that shit was hilarious.
Let me tell you something. This shit's for real. This shit is crazy though. No, this shit is insane now. Like they are. A lot of times, like, especially if you don't know if your child is even into
Deuce,
that.
do you like basketball in the first place?
Exactly.
Right? He's like,
of course he does. His fucking dad he's into this shit all the time. But does he actually want to play and do this shit? You know what I'm saying? You wasting time, but that's crazy. I didn't know that shit.
Let's go get pushed on a swing at the park.
Yeah, honestly. Let's see. Max Strus hit a half-court shot. It was against the Mavericks, right?
I had to throw that in there. It was last Tuesday, but
that is
some crazy ass shit.
Listen, I've lost like that on 2K, and I was mad for hours.
Y'all see PJ Washington's reaction?
I couldn't see that.
PJ went from 100 to 0 real quick.
I didn't see it. I gotta go back and see that shit now. But
because he had the bucket to go ahead.
Luka dined him up. It was a tough bucket too. Like I'd be pumped too. And then
you lose like that, bro.
2 seconds later,
his whole shoulders dropped. His whole body language just.
I saw people saying like,
"Oh, what
just?" I gotta go back and look at that shit.
Head.
Like, what the fuck just happened? I did see people say, "Why was the Mavericks backpedaling Man, I get it. I don't want to foul nobody in that. I don't want to be that close.
Not on some bullshit like that. No,
because the referees these days, you don't know they're gonna call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna. They're like, why is Luka backpedaling? Bro, listen. You just live with that. How many times you see somebody? Yeah, I'm not gonna do no shit like that. You crazy?
Yeah, like what? He flew by. I wasn't mad at Luka for the effort right there. That's what you should do.
Yeah, like. Especially nowadays, they'll call a foul.
Defense.
They'll call a foul on your ass doing some shit like that. Man, fuck all that.
They really be mad.
Yeah, like no,
like
I'm not.
We wouldn't be saying that if he didn't make it. No one dissects half court heave defense unless the guy makes it.
No one even practices that. They tell you don't get close to his ass. If he's behind half court, if he's not stuff. If he ain't Dame or Curry,
and don't foul.
Don't worry about that. Live with the result. Yeah, live with the result.
Like fly by. Make sure you don't even come close to a leg.
Yeah,
kick,
like I can't. I'm not gonna get mad at nobody. I'm not gonna get mad at nobody on the fucking Mavs for not doing that. That's luck.
I love
that's not
a
skill
good
at that point.
College basketball type buzzer beater in the NBA.
Yes, that's what that is. That's what that is. Yeah.
I love the advance the ball because it creates more fun moments, but the bullshit like this is just it reminds you of like some rec league. Like everyone can kind of relate to it in a way.
Yes, always some bullshit.
No timeouts, anything can happen. They just inbound it, try to get a bucket.
Just throw that shit up.
He was on fire. He hit 5 threes in a minute and a half or something like that.
Yeah, it was a good game.
So
second longest game winner in NBA history.
Wow.
Shout out Max.
Shout out Jonah with the facts all the time.
The longest was Devontae Graham of all people.
Oh wow!
What was it?
So Shai hit a 35-footer to go ahead, and then
Devontae
Graham.
Year?
It was like 2 or 3 years ago when he was on the Pelicans.
Okay.
Shai hit some crazy shit, and then I only remembered it because it was like a weird sequence of events. Like, damn, Shai hit that. They throw it into Devontae. He just chucks it and it goes in. It's like, damn. That's
what
great.
The fuck? I gotta go see that. I gotta check that shit out. I know I can find it.
Where's Devontae Graham at now? Shit.
I think it's the Spurs.
Yeah, he's in San Antonio.
Spurs.
Yeah,
just hanging out.
Yeah. Only reason I know that because I watch anytime they on. I watch at least a quarter.
Yo, that
you have to watch a quarter.
Bulls fans were like, "Yo, we need Devontae." I'm like, nah,
he was hooping that 1 year.
He was hooping. He was.
Kansas and their old guards, man.
It's just see how fast like shit can change. If you're not really doing anything, people can take your spot, or you can just get lost in the shuffle.
Frank Mason.
Oh man, Frank Mason. Kansas always got Sharon Collins. They always got small guards over in Kansas. Fuck Kansas, man. Shout out Baylor.
That was a good game.
It was. I hate to do this, man, but your Wolves, Jonah. What's going on with you?
Game.
That shit reminded me of like 97. The score was like 86.
Yeah, both teams under 90 is crazy.
100%. I was like, this was a Sunday afternoon battle right here.
It was.
Pardon me.
It was.
Right.
Good NBC music.
I want the Wolves to get their attention because they have such a good defense and they're 1 seed, but it's like these type of games, I can see how people can get tuned out. Like it was
bad.
The Clippers are playing good defense. The Wolves are playing good defense. Under 90 on both sides is just crazy.
Crazy. Insane, bro.
Lots of long droughts of no field goals made.
Yeah, it was bad. No, it was bad. It was college.
The weird stat here was the Wolves went 10 quarters without a fast break point.
Insane.
They got beat like 20-0 this game.
Dang.
But, I mean, you just saw the shot-making issues this game. Like, Naz Reid's shot wasn't falling. Conley's shot wasn't falling.
It wasn't.
Ant was getting loaded up on.
Yeah.
Cat was uncomfortable. It's like, where do you go? It's you can play great defense and people like in the league. It's the thing that scares me with the team is you can play great defense. People can still make tough shots. It's going to happen. That's what they get paid to do.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
There's better offense than there is defense. So
all the time,
do everything right, but they can still beat you.
No, that's facts. No, that's facts.
Like Paul George had a crazy ass shot in the corner.
He did. Ant. Some nights, man, he been looking like he's not interested sometimes.
And just like you said tonight, he was in the tunnel, missed the tip.
It's always it's always the games against bad teams. That's kind of his MO.
Really? I didn't know that. Seriously?
That's the thing is like you can gauge like Ant always gets all the media attention with the Wolves, but then you can kind of tell like if people are really tapped in. Because I mean, I watch this shit religiously. I know
of course that's your team too,
ins and outs, but it's like it's hard to put him in those higher ranks too, just because the consistency needs to be there. But at the same time, it's like he doesn't really lock in, and the Wolves aren't like a big load management team too. So it's like there's games he should be sitting. Like today's game, he should have sat. He was not interested.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
And he's just like playing. He's deferring to everyone else, trying to be a playmaker. And then he had like a weird phantom elbow injury tonight, and then he came back. So it's just like kind of it messes with the flow.
No, it does. I know like the last few times I watched the Wolves, they just look like lost on offense sometimes. Like their defense is there. Like y'all defense is y'all shutting motherfuckers down. Elite. But that defense,
top 5 in defense, right? Or number 1 in defense?
They've been
top
number
5
1
in
like
offense?
all year.
Yes,
in top 5-0?
Offense, they're top half, but it's usually like 10 to 15-ish.
10 to 15. I saw one of them indexes had you guys up there.
Probably. 3-point shooting, they're great. They're second in 3-point shooting.
They are. It's just.
But they don't shoot enough.
It's them late game. It's like them last 5 minutes. The half court offense just looks lost.
Just slowed down, and it doesn't play in their favor.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, yo? I'm like, and I'm always looking at. Go ahead.
Is it an Ant creation thing? Is it a Conley thing? Is Monte Morris helping out?
Well, I mean, Ant. His shot selection is still kind of iffy. It's always been kind of an issue with him. But
yesterday, it definitely was.
It just pokes out more in late game. And I mean, I try to give him a benefit of the doubt because
for sure, if
he takes one step inside the 3-point arc, there are 4 people turning his way and stepping into the paint. It's crazy. Yeah. So it's just you need to open up, find some better passes. There's a really bad turnover. He had 2 turnovers that were really bad. One he threw to nobody. Like that Norm Powell did a windmill for no reason.
Yeah, yes.
3 minutes left of the game. Norm Powell does a windmill.
He was
taking flight in Toronto.
He was. That Ant pass was bad because Ant he drove, and then I think he thought whoever that was going to the corner
and kick pretty much.
Yeah, he didn't see them rotate, so he threw to where they were standing, and it was nobody but Norman Powell.
Yeah, it was.
It was bad. The Wolves could have won though. The Wolves definitely could have won that game yesterday. They had that. Definitely could have won. It was times like, and I like I like the Wolves play-by-play announcers. I love you. You guys are good.
I love our broadcast.
I love y'all because if somebody on the Wolves is not giving effort or not doing something, they are not going to be a homer about it. They're gonna let it be known, like
they really only are about calls, but like everyone is. So
yeah, everyone does. Yeah, everyone does that. But like, Ant, like he didn't like hustle back on a play, and they was like ripping him a new ass on the broadcast. I was like, damn.
Was it Norm Powell? Norm Powell got a wide open 3 in transition, and he tried to do a switch for no reason. Yeah, so you can't do that in transition.
Right.
This guy is on fire.
Yeah, like because Morris was like screening off Kawhi, waiting for Ant to get there, but Ant was just taking the time, and then but that's when announcers just like ripped him a new ass. You don't hear that a lot. You don't hear like the announcers.
That, like you said, it's good to hear.
You do. You don't get that a lot when the best player on the team. They're like, "Yo, what the fuck is he doing?"
I think that's been my favorite thing of the year. Is like, I'm rooting for the guy. I want the best for him. But I watch these games, and it's like it's fun to see the developments happen. But you can see absolutely. Like when there's those areas where it's passed, like it's fun to see him make a good skip pass, but you'll see those like airmailed passes where it's like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah,
like
I will say you've been on it, like you've been always on it, talking about like his playmaking needs to. That's like his next step, like his playmaking skills.
Because when when he gets in the paint, I have so many screenshots this year. It's hilarious to see how many players are compacted in the paint. Like
that athleticism only going to get you so far.
Yeah, I think his.
And you don't want to force those shots.
You hit it. I think he's trying to a lot of times try to do like a highlight play. Just do the regular play. You know what I'm saying?
I'd agree with that. Some of the shot selection things you were talking about, it looks like he's trying to go for that flashier.
Yeah, that's it. Because
top 10 type of
they
play.
kept on go ahead.
Like when you think of the players that actually are comfortable in the situation, it's like those are top 10 players in the league.
Yeah,
you're looking at your SGAs.
No,
your
you're right.
Jokic's, like these players have like that sixth sense on the court. They got that court vision.
No, yeah,
they know where everyone is at every time.
This dude SGA.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like you were saying about
honestly,
to be comfortable in like the most uncomfortable areas is such a benefit.
Hey, there's no uncomfortable with SGA.
SGA is how do you want it? I can give you buckets anywhere on the court. Anytime. He can get a bucket whenever he wants to. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't see this shit coming. I didn't see him being this good. I did not.
No, you didn't see it? You didn't Doc Rivers that shit up?
No. Right. Come on, Vanilla Cat. And he's on LeBron level of line. Like he's bad with it, but I don't want to go off on a tangent about SGA. We are talking about Ant and everything. Did the Wolves move down to the second spot with that loss yesterday?
Yeah.
I know it's so crammed up. It's like a half game but split.
I think they'll be safe in the top 4.
Yeah.
But it is I think it depends. As of we record, I believe Thunder play the Lakers tonight and the Clippers already lost to the Bucks. So if the Lakers beat the Thunder, then the
I did
Wolves
not know
will
the
jump
Lakers
back
play
up.
tonight. They are playing right now. They're up 52-43
Seems
at halftime.
like a crammed spot for everyone. OKC just played last night.
The Bulls are playing? They're getting an ass
kicked
kid against the Kings. I forgot about that
shit. Yeah, I saw the halftime score.
It's that tricky spot for a lot of teams right now because teams are battling injuries. You got back-to-backs mixed in. You still got to take it serious enough because of standings.
Yep, you do. Especially, I feel like on both sides you got to, but especially in the West, like if you're that top 4 seed,
at least we got the 2 tiers.
Every game
you got the 5 through 10 and the 1 through 4. Then there's like a 3-4 game gap in between. But
yeah. I was talking to somebody on Twitter that said that they think every team in the West can lose in the first round. I felt like they said it depends on the matchup. So I challenged. I was like, "What about Denver? You don't think
they might be safe for me?"
Yeah, Denver's safe for me. Denver's safe for me. And then he said the Clippers. I said, I don't know, man. I think about the Clippers with an asterisk because they always hurt. They're never a full team. Like, if the Clippers matched up with Denver in the first round, I don't see the Clippers.
That's a possibility right there.
It is. I just don't see Denver losing to them.
I mean, that's the only team that I think could out of that group.
I just don't understand how. I don't understand how. Yeah, I think so. I don't think how people are talking about the Nuggets like they're not a well-oiled machine.
That offense is crazy.
They look dominant, yo. Aaron Gordon in that dunker spot and Jokic with that little flip oop fake.
It's like a shot.
Yeah, the fake shot.
So that team is rolling, man. I'm not gonna just sit here and act like they are rolling. They're not fighting for a play, and they're a 4th seed. They can damn near be the 1st seed if they.
I should be disliking them because they're in the run with us, but I just
it's hard. Them. It's hard. Like
they pulled to San Antonio. They stayed with it, but they ramped up at the right time.
Listen,
and they're ready to go.
Look, the way the league is going, they can fuck around 3-peat. Just the way the league is going.
I
mean, all their core is set up.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? They remind me of championship teams. Think about it. It's like they're close. And then them last 5 minutes, 6 minutes of the fourth quarter, they just ramp up their defense and you can't do shit.
Jamal Murray be doing some crazy shit.
Jamal Murray was so efficient that night.
That's championship teams right there, man.
His mid-range game and how he uses like his pivot foot.
Yes.
And even just like little step backs.
Cooking them.
Before
we move on, I will say one thing about Darvin Ham. If you're going to take out D'Lo for defense, at least y'all got to be stopping somebody. You might as well just keep D'Lo in. Why the fuck you got? Why are you trying to make AD be a center? Just put Jackson Hayes in. Why you got Rui guarding Jokic?
Jokic was eating so much in the first half. I thought he was going to go off, or the first quarter. I thought he was going to have a 50-piece.
What the fuck?
I get you want AD to help for that block, but
come on,
you got to be there then. He's had what? Early ask. 8 points.
It's a tough ask, regardless.
Tough ass. Man, listen, people need to stop acting like Joker ain't. Joker is all world already. Okay, this is his era.
It's one of Giannis. He's probably one of the best offensive players I've ever seen.
Dog, like
that's so wild. And that bullshit shot he keeps throwing up is gonna keep going in with the shot clock.
The memes on Twitter have been A1 with that.
A1.
The memes on Twitter,
A1.
It's like Jokic every time he plays the Lakers with 10 seconds on the clock.
He does that to AD all the time. I don't know how the fuck the Lakers will ever beat them again right now.
People keep saying it's always the same game every time they play each other.
The Lakers play them good. Them last 5 minutes, 6 minutes of the fourth quarter, they can't do shit.
Yeah, you think AD would learn by now, like, hey, I'm going to stop arguing these calls because Jokic is at half court already.
Right.
He's running.
What are you doing?
There was one play where Jokic he had like a halfway seal in the restricted area, and someone threw him a pass from the right wing, and he like tipped it to himself and caught it somehow. It's like, you can play really good defense and just bullshit can happen. Like,
that man different, man.
That
man different. You want to say he a top 5 center of all time right now? I have no argument. None.
You have to redo that video then, huh?
I'm not gonna put him there yet. he definitely top 10 for sure. Already for me, just
I've seen
his skill set. I've seen enough.
I've seen some podcasts shouting out Denver's defense enough too, just how it's like functional. It's not like top of the league, but
it's functional.
It's in that good to great area.
Their defense is good enough to win championships.
Jokic just got crazy quick hands too.
Yeah.
Like he'll just sell out for deflections and steals, and it works.
He does.
I mean, if you're just big, you can just take up space.
Yeah,
that always helps. But
if Denver do make the finals, I do need a good. I don't want to say just a good team. I don't want a Denver-Miami situation again.
They weren't. We all on board with that.
Denver, Boston would be super cool.
Denver, Boston, finally, yeah.
We need that. That'd
be some ethical basketball right there.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah. On to these. We ain't did it in a couple of weeks, but on to these player of the week. We are back.
I only chose one this week, so we better be.
Me too.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna go first. Oh, I'll let you go first. Go ahead.
Let me go first.
I got
Speaking of the Nuggets, that's why Michael Porter Jr.
hooping
went ahead and had himself a few games last week. Nice little stretch, but wanted to highlight the perfect game. 25 points, 10 of 10 from the field, 5 threes, 10 boards, 1 block, 1 steal. Perfect game.
4 assists.
Come on,
Michael
man. That man got assists.
Jr.
Don't sell him short. Give him an
assist.
Right.
The 4 assists was more impressive than the perfect shooting.
That man got assists? Come on, man.
Yeah. 4 dimes. Not the black hole people were talking about. He also had another good game against Miami, 30 points, 11 rebounds, couple blocks, couple steals. We all know MPJ, what he's capable of, but last week, put on a little show.
He did.
He earned my respect a lot, like the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah. He said some goofy ass shit, but he can hoop.
He's a goofy dude.
And they just gave him so much money, and he's. Yeah. I mean, what his role is and how important he is, it's hard to say a guy can live up to like 35 mil when he's an off-ball shooter kind of type, but like he is so important to their team that
so important.
Like it makes sense for the money they spend on it. It makes sense for their team. Now I don't know if it makes sense for like if he went to free agency and somebody gave him 35 million. I don't think that would make sense, but
I mean, think of him compared to like Tobias Harris. Like I'd much rather have MPJ.
I think I would too. Yeah, I don't think I know it's easy. That's easy. I definitely would because Tobias.
They're kind of comparable.
They are. No facts. They kind of use the same kind of way. You know, kind of. You know,
Tobias will get his mid-range middies off.
I think they want Tobias to create more. I don't think they really ask MPJ to create anything.
Now that you mention it, it's kind of like a good comp with Rashard Lewis. Because back in Seattle, he was hooping, and then not to say he wasn't hooping on the Magic, but kind of tapered off once he got that deal. But still,
he was definitely a spot-up shooter. Yeah.
I've seen some cool comps of players.
Shout out Rashard Lewis, man. I'm like, he had to clip
People were talking on Twitter today about players that would translate so well to today's league, and he's definitely up there.
Oh, he got to be.
God, before his time.
Him, Lamar Odom.
He did get the bag, but
they were talking about Mehmet Okur, whatever his name was.
Mehmet Okur.
Yeah, he would have worked in.
And Kirilenko would be money in today's.
Kirilenko would be everybody's.
What? Oh my goodness. Yeah,
GOAT role player right there.
Yeah,
great role player
on any team.
Yeah, for sure. But no, that's a good player of the week. I wasn't even thinking about him. Should I go next, or you want to go? I'll go.
All right, go ahead.
My player of the week is none other than LeBron James.
That's why I didn't do it. I was leaving it for you. Go ahead.
Since All-Star break, man,
no repeats,
my man, 30 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, 58% from the field, 51% from the three-point line. But this is crazy. He's only shooting 56% from the free throw line in the last 5 games.
It's almost better from 3 than he is at the free throw line.
It's never been good.
It's never been, but 56 is crazy.
He has weird stints where it's like terrible.
I don't understand that.
It's usually around like 70.
I never understood like why he shoots free throws so bad, but
hey, if you're gonna have a spot to decline in a little bit and waver, it's a decent spot.
I give him that. He's been hooping since the All-Star break. He's been hooping so hard, some of his averages went up. So now he's doing 25, 7 and 7 now. Like legit 25, 7 to 7. But last 5 games he's been going crazy. I mean, the Lakers ain't won every one. We know what it is. At this point, for me, I'm in this point in LeBron's career. If he wins another ring, cool. If he don't, I don't give a damn. I'm just gonna enjoy these last year and so we have left. That's how I'm looking. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can't put any expectations on it with a contract expiring and all that talk too. It's like
like what do I expect somebody like of him? What of course he'll want a 5th ring, okay? But what is that actually gonna do for anything for anybody if you're doing rankings or anything like that? Another ring ain't gonna do nothing
in his career.
Right,
they're just gonna find a way. Oh, he was the second guy. He wasn't leading the team. Like,
they'll find something because it's Bron, but like that does nothing. So I'm just enjoying this.
I'm already down to slap anybody who talks about his longevity. Like that's a knock against him.
Yeah, longevity only became
this long. It's a bad thing.
Yeah, only because it's Bron.
You can argue it compared to other things, but as a bad thing is crazy.
I'm just so tired of people.
Just a bad thing is wild.
Well, Twitter, he got to 40 is shut up.
A lot of people play this long.
It takes a long time.
That's how you even get it. That's the only way you get to 30,000. That's the only way you get what the
numbers.
Hey, there's people out there.
It is. I saw it. I knew Twitter was gonna be like that. I knew they had started Saturday morning. Like I knew that shit was gonna be crazy with that bullshit about the 40K, but
kept Twitter on the following page, not the For You page.
Yes, the For You page you had to switch over. But LeBron, my player of the week. And I know it probably ain't no shock to a lot of people, but that's mine. Who you got, Jonah?
I'm rocking with my boy, one of my favorite draft guys. Higher on him than a lot of other people. My boy Keontae George of Utah.
Oh, didn't he just have a career high over there in Utah?
He went crazy in one of the games, but he had 21 points per game, 44% from the field, 44% from 3, 6.3 assists.
Look at my man. This is woo. He went to Baylor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a game against the Heat, he had 31, 6 threes.
It's just been score. He's been putting up some solid numbers offensively.
He can score.
Different stints, but he's been filling it up.
I'm glad the passing is flashing. Utah's a new rotation every time I watch him. It feels like right now.
Really?
But they've been working all their rookies in this. They had a fun rookie class. They had, I don't know if Sensabaugh was a first round pick, but they had
that's his bag.
Hendricks was a top pick of theirs. He's been starting now just because they want to give him reps. Keontae's been starting most of the year too. It's just fun to see those guys kind of get worked in towards the end of the year. And I mean, I liked he wasn't like a true point at Baylor, but he had like passing flashes. But I mean, he's been playing like full time. I think that's kind of their plan with him. Maybe like a Jamal Murray type shit where it's like not full point, but it's like You feel comfortable with them initiating.
Yeah, you can do it.
The assist numbers are looking good.
Handler system is not a problem.
No.
Go ahead.
You probably watch a lot of Jazz game because they're on the West Coast time and you up later. So you're going to catch a lot of Jazz.
I like watching Will Hardy's offense. They run some fun shit on offense. And
how to get them a look. Because I've watched them, but I have not actually really locked in on the Jazz. And they're fun, though. From time they are fun to watch, so. And so you ain't watched them?
Nah, at this point, I just hope they have their draft picks.
It usually depends on who's playing, because sometimes it's
he said, "No, man, I'm not watching." It's a little iffy,
but it is fun to have those reasons to watch like any team in the league right now, even with all these rookies playing.
You got to find different ways.
There's always somebody
like something to watch. We talked about Charlotte a little bit ago, but like it's fun to tune in and see what Brandon Miller's up to, guys like that.
Hey, I saw Davis Bertans was scoring the basketball over there. Look at him.
I think we have to pay attention to some of these guys just because we talk about this shit. But it's hard.
This is fun to see where the rookies. I mean, sometimes you have a quarter to fill, or it's like a 4-game slate. Yeah. You're like, I'll watch a quarter of this until the other game comes on.
Hey, and we got League Pass for free. Shout
out my dog Jason Tatum.
All right, shout out Jason Tatum, boy.
Hey, no ads game changer. No ads. I get to watch the bullshit in between timeouts.
Oh my God, you telling me?
I know somebody lost their job over that.
Oh, you know it.
And they're straight. They're doing fine.
They gave away a lot of free memberships. That's
$5 to Phil Knight
for a year. Woo. Anyways,
someone did the math on it. It was crazy.
One-click poll.
One click, bro. I got to that shit so fast.
I don't even remember what shoes he wore.
I sent that shit to y'all so quick. I said, I got to this shit now. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but that shit was bad. That shit crashed.
Scrolling on Twitter midday, y'all.
Yes, it is. There's benefits to it. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise.
Exactly.
Oh man, y'all got anything else before we get up out of here, man? We had an hour 31. It was a good one. We had a lot of stuff to talk about.
Right on the dot.
Right on the dot. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else, man. Solid.
Tap into our March Madness coming soon.
Oh yeah, we got a March Madness coming soon. We're gonna work on that bracket.
That printed out too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it real quick. It's pretty much basically what it is. If you're not following us on Twitter, basically the March Madness is we're doing the last 32 championship teams. We're not using repeat champions or repeat or three-peat. And we did 4 teams from the 80s, 5 runner-ups. We randomized it. Now we got matchups. So what we're going to do next week, we're going to start doing votes on Twitter so you can vote for the matchup. You can do your bracket to have fun because we're going to do the bracket next week on the pod so we can pick our winners. Y'all have y'all time to do it as well. So, Zoe, I see you printing yours out. It's some good matchups in there. Hey, it's some good first-round matchups.
I was already diving in. I was like, I got to look at the 05 Spurs again.
Hey, that
just
96.
Don't know who's on that bench.
That 96 Bulls and 14 Spurs matchup. Hey, I can't wait to see how that shit's gonna get voted because
I'm biased, but
I'm biased as fuck. And the 14 Spurs beat LeBron, so I'm already biased as fuck with that shit.
Yeah, some of these matchups. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, fun topics to roll through.
Especially once we start getting all of our votes in together.
Oh my God, this shit's gonna be. I didn't know how
it was
gonna work
for our college basketball too.
Yeah,
I had fun with that last year.
Yes, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I figure that would be kind of cool to do with all the championship teams. At first,
86 Celtics, 89 Pistons. Like I told y'all, basketballreference.com is gonna stay open for a minute.
I will say 89 Pistons was a motherfucking monster, but 86 Celtics was definitely a monster too. That's gonna be hard.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
It was a good one. Anyways,
got some good fun locked in.
It is. It was. But yeah, man. Till next week. Y'all know what it is. Peace.